Hi Kim, how are you doing?
Good. How are you doing, Joda?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So Kim, the reason for this call is so that you can give little insights about how you are getting leads, right? And like, can you tell me a little bit about how many meetings you used to get earlier, how many like leads you used to get earlier, and now how does that look like?
Right. So I think in the first 3 months, I had three sales discovery sales calls. And then I started with you, and about a month into it, once the system gets up and running and you've implemented all of the system for me,
Right.
the first week I had three in that week. And then
Cool.
I get anywhere from 2 to 3 per week
Cool.
since
Cool.
then.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
amazing. That's amazing.
So I was in this coaching program and they showed us how to set up cold DMs,
Right.
set up a sales page, a DM video, and all of that stuff. And so as I was going through and creating Instagram content and trying to out to multiple people a day that would be good potential new clients, I was
Right.
realizing I didn't really have the bandwidth for it. And so I had hired my son, and that was still going pretty slowly, right? But at least I didn't have to do it.
Right.
And then I found you, or you found me, and
Yeah.
you were able to 4 times the amount of people that I was able to reach out to before
Right.
I met you. So I
Right.
think that puts me at about 160 a day. And that's like, it's the volume. It's the volume that counts there. And so it's just been like turning on the fire hose for me as far as how many conversations I'm getting into. It
Right.
also adds another layer it adds a layer where I'm not going through and having to find all of these people.
Right.
So what I see from my end is people responding, right? So then those are the conversations that I get into. And the people that don't respond, it's like I never really met them to begin with, right? Because you add that extra layer of protection in a
Right.
way. And so it doesn't necessarily feel like I'm reaching out to 160 people a day, but I'm getting
Right.
the benefits of that, right? So that's where it's really helped me dial in and get into a lot more meaningful conversations.
Right. So, Kim, like, would you tell people something about, there are a lot of other people in this online coaching space who give big promises and then they doesn't fulfill the service. So, would you like to tell something about us, how we help in this space?
Yes. So, yes, the previous coaching program I was in, it was very expensive. And I don't think that it really came through on the promise it was making. You do what you say you're going to do. You said, I'm going to get you more leads. I think, what did you say, 8 to 12 leads,
Skills.
if sales calls per month?
Right.
Yeah. And so that's what's happening. So you do what you say you're going to do for us.
Yeah, thanks for that, Kim. And like, if you were to recommend me to somebody, would you do this? Like, would you even give a second thought?
That's what's happening. So you do what you say you're going to do for us.
Yeah, thanks for that, Kim. And like, if you were to recommend me to somebody, would you do this? Like, would you even give a second thought before recommending me to somebody?
No, and I know people in this space. So I have been recommending you to people, and
Yeah,
it's the people who are, this process works for me. I like doing the outreach through DMs on through social media,
right,
and but I don't have the time to do it. And
right.
this is a really cost-effective way to have that piece handled for you.